Hey, what's up? What's up? Welcome to the Food Community Podcast. Your boy Rich, homie Juan. I got my host with me right here, the boy, LA Icon.
Hey there.
There he is. And today we got a real special guest in the building. 805 General, feel me? Sad boy Loko in the building. Everybody give him a warm welcome.
Homie
What
Tree
they do?
There he is. There he is.
Buenas tardes, mother. So
What?
what you, fool?
I'm just wondering how I'm going to begin this wonderful interview with you.
Kick it off, fool. Say what's on your mind.
Dale gas.
I don't know where to start.
How you been?
I'm okay. How have you been? Mother.
I've been cool, you know. Gracias a Dios, hanging in there.
Hey, the homie said that you guys used to skate together on rollerblades or what the
I full cap. I can't rollerblade for shit.
Maybe he didn't say rollerblades. He just skate. He said skate.
I tried it once till I fucking nutted myself nut, you know. Bored. Bah, I quit after that.
Damn, how old were you when that happened?
Fuck young, like 9 or 10, and yeah, after that, it wasn't, when it's not for you, dog, it's not
It's
for
not
you.
for you.
Yeah, you know.
You didn't
figured
keep
that out
trying.
fast. Yeah.
That's right. I'm mad at that. It was just something funny that he said. I was like, oh yeah, he skated?
Yeah.
Rollerblades.
Who didn't? I mean, you know, those just were around. I mean,
No, I broke my fucking wrist riding a skateboard. Idiot status.
see, none of that. I learned
And
it
I
wasn't
was-
for me.
And I was 9 or
until then.
10.
Yeah, fuck
Actually, that's just crazy.
that.
So what's cracking? How's the traffic?
It was cool, fool. Just, I mean, homie drove. I was just smoking on the side. It's cool. So, you know,
How come you turned down the shot of tequila, fool?
for that shit. You guys are just trying to get them loosen up para que diga todo el desmadre y medio.
Yeah,
Keep it real, yeah.
You think you slick, motherfucker.
That's right.
See, if you were smart, this would have been the best marketer. You would be like, no, get that for a Henny. Trust me.
That's what it
Valieron
was.
verga, dog, you know?
No extra ferias getting spent.
Holding on to the budget.
What was I gonna tell you right now? How was the Hater World interview? I haven't watched it. I guess he just dropped it like right now.
That's
Or
cool.
what?
It's like a convo with them. Like, it's not even like an interview. You know what I mean?
That fool's feed mess.
He's feeding my people. So it was like, it's like I'm talking to a homie, you know, just without the beast and shit. Other than that, it was cool, you know?
That was pretty chill.
Yeah, I
Did you
see.
guys say anything crazy on there?
Nah, to me, it was just a normal convo.
He didn't ask you nothing good?
Man to man convo, you know what I mean? Nah, I
Man to
mean,
man, he didn't ask you anything super crazy?
or the questions that fans are, you know what I mean, would trigger it off and shit. But
Oh, so he was relying on the chat.
nah, it was just, como fue, you know what I mean? Let the current flow and whatever comes out that, you know what I mean? Fans will take with it. You know the internet, dog, you know?
I like it, and I wish I was there. I should have been in the chat trolling you, but I think I was doing
Yeah,
this.
Well, whoever had you busy and entertained, homie, shout out to them. motherfucker.
All right, so let's start at the most recent beginning. What happened that you had to go in jail?
Nothing. Just happens, you know?
You already did your time, Dick. Tell me.
Nothing, fool. Just
Tell me based on your plea. What happened?
andaba de pendejo according to them, but yeah, you know, just
How was it in jail? Aside from being whack.
I mean, the wasting time. I mean, it's whatever, you know. Like I'm one of those that I do the time, and I don't let the time do me. You know what I mean? So I made the best out of it. Like I would work out and all that, read books and all that. Like it wasn't, you know what I mean? I had a bunch of homies in the motherfucker, so it was cool. It was like I was lonely and shit, you know.
That's right. On one of the I think somewhere, I don't know where you were. I think me and you were filming a video with Doughboy. I said you were buff. You said I said you were buff.
And
then
don't
the
make
other-
us post it, homie.
And then the other day I said that you weren't buff no more.
You're just throwing salt on me, fool.
Let me see, fool. Let me touch you, mijo.
Come on, dog.
Let me touch you.
That's how you were that day too. It's on that video. Y'all buff. I'm like, now, and then I hear that interview. I'm like,
You're not
fuck.
even buff no more. You stopped working out.
Should I take off my shirt just so we shut the fuck up?
Show me.
Nah, damn. What the fuck? Yeah, what's going on with this vato?
Anyways, so fucking that was tight. When you called me and told me that there was some other that you told me that person posted or something like that. What else? Oh, that the other homie was gonna beat you up or something like that, or he said he could beat you
Oh
up.
yeah. Where'd he go?
I knew you were coming, so I couldn't have him here. He cannot be here.
Why?
anymore.
Security measures or what?
Pretty much. You are buff after all.
There you go. Fool. I just wanted to talk to him.
I'm just letting you light your blunt. So fuck. Okay, you went, you did your tempo. Unfortunately, that was a crazy little thing.
Little
Would you?
vacation.
Yeah, you got buff. Because before
there he's. So what the fuck were you? Was I? Am I or not? Yeah.
you're not no more dick, but you were no cap.
Oh man.
So with that being said, how do you think that affected your career, fool?
A lot. I mean,
Good, bad, both.
the good and the bad. Minor setbacks for a major comeback. That's how I take it. But business wise, I mean, I look at it where like I could have, should have been. So it's like, but I don't let that stop me from where I'm headed to, you know, if I could say it that way.
Absolutely. I like
Okay.
it. I like it a lot. What is your current standings with your former record label?
Brahim?
No,
Or
we'll
400?
get there. We'll get there.
Well, you say former, homie. That's
400.
I was just chopping it up to him when, like around a month ago. I was gonna link up with him, but I got busy and like all these, I released and did all that, you know. So still got to get in the mood.
I do have a unique question. I'm not sure if anyone's asked you this since it happened, but how did you feel when we heard about the passing of the homie Slim? Rest in peace.
It just came out of nowhere from real talk.
I know. I think I had shot a music video that he was featured in a couple of weeks before. So when I heard that, I was like, what the
I got out and like we reunited, you know, like we got back together. I took him to my first shows, the night of the Blaxican. We sold that out in like one day, you know.
That's
So
right.
and then he pulled up. We brought him out. They shut it down. They didn't even let us do bruising or none of that. So Slim was mad, you know. Took him to the catch one. It was sold out too, and we did that. So I'm glad. Like most of my shows, I brought him out. When I was first paroled, and then that just happened. You know what I mean? Sad to say.
Aside from the shows, what's another night like? Not, I mean, it's still a music relationship, but obviously you guys grew to have a better relationship than even that. So, what would you say is a nice fond memory you have of the homie outside of doing the shows?
How we met? We met on some gangster shit, you know, like we were about to like squabble it out when I first met that homie, you know. I said some song that I didn't know disrespected his barrio, but I didn't know. Like I said, I'm not from LA, so I don't know to get down out here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He pulled me to the side like a grown man, like, hey, let me talk to you, you know. Hey, we gonna be on this, you know what I mean? We gonna be on the label for a minute, so you know you're gonna be around for a minute, so it's only right I let you know that's you disrespecting us right there. And I kind of like what, like, hey, look, my boy, you know, I didn't know we can run that and go back in like nothing happened, dog, you know. And he's like, he looked at me, what? Oh, I like you. I'm like, oh, like, boy. After that, we just clicked like, you know, we're two goons, you know what I mean? That's madrosos and shit. So we made a bunch of records everywhere we went, like studios. Man, me and him would come to the side and turn
Boom,
up
boom.
that gangster shit, you know, because everybody else was doing the shit that they had or what I mean, label stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, absolutely.
So I mean, even speaking on that, I'm about to drop something with Slim400. Like I did some shit that people probably thought like, oh, he was, you know, he can't do nothing with it. But that's one of the biggest records on the album, the EP. So I'm gonna drop a video pretty soon with him, you know, on it. It was like, and he wanted me to release it, but it was something like, damn, that shit's hard, you know? So when I perform it, it's like, man, you gotta drop it. Like, and I'm sad to say he's not here to enjoy the perks of it, but we're gonna keep his music going, you know?
Did you film a video to it?
I didn't film it. I did some
No,
tricks.
yeah. Don't trip.
Yeah. But
No, yeah, I just had to ask because I mean, I wanted to get nosy.
I'll show you before I leave.
No, I'm gonna
you know
make sure I ask about that.
Yeah, but I mean, we're gonna make sure his music still is on. You know what I mean? At least I am. So you know what I mean?
That's very honorable of you.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
cap.
He put me on his classics like Bruising. So it's like, how could I not? You know?
That's right. What you smoking on? Is that weed from here or is that your own weed?
Weed from out here.
What's your favorite dispensary to go to when you buy weed?
I got a few. My boy Fumo takes care of me. PFL takes care of me. I mean, they got
PFL. What's PFL?
the boy out here and then
Oh, just a homie.
Lush out in OC. I got certain they got that gas, you know.
I think I saw a post of the Lush.
Yeah, that gas.
Not to be confused with Lush One, even though we put him in a pack. Anyways,
Hey, have you taken some of the honey packs? This who has behind them or not?
What is that?
The honey packs. fool.
What the fuck? What is
Tell them what it is, Icon.
So listen, we're not saying that you need it because we know you're a bad motherfucker.
that? What is it?
But just in case, you know, you want to make an extra first impression on a hyena, just take a little honey pack. Call you when you
It's like fucking
yes.
them pills and
Mm-hmm.
I don't need that shit, fool. Ever since jail, fool, just burpee sex, my boy. Break them out.
My boy got wind, he said. No
Yeah,
cap.
win like a motherfucker. I'll be mad as a motherfucker. Like, damn.
I'm not sure if you've been asked this question, but it's a good one. Who do you recognize from your area as rappers aside from yourself? Like your actual city?
Nah, not just city, just the 805 in general.
Nah, let's start with a city.
In my city,
Mm-hmm.
my homies,
What about what?
like my homie Rascal and them, you know, a little criminal out there, Max and shit. Listo, my homie Listo. You know
Shout
what
out to Listo.
I mean? Yeah.
What about Boy West Coast?
Who?
Really?
Who?
Nah.
You said from your city and your hood, like
He's not from Santa Barbara?
my boy, that fool.
He got Brutero tatted on his chest.
With the ad lib.
Come on, dog.
No, really, you don't him. I don't mean it in a bad way. I just mean like you just don't him.
Nah, I don't fuck with.
I mean, he's claiming the city though.
I mean,
Or should I say the audio? I mean, he got that shit blasted on him.
fool, you gotta to
Is he from your side?
no.
He
My
said,
hood,
fuck
hell
no.
Charles, dog, clear that right now. That ain't from my barrio at all. That ain't from my barrio at all.
Like everyone will say that, or just you're saying that?
Everybody will say that, dog. Go around Santa Barbara. You won't see them at Santa Barbara like that, dog, you know?
What about the bottles in the club?
Anyways, let's continue, dog. Am I shutting on that phone?
All right. So, who are some 805 rappers that you would give it up to and give them their just due, their credit?
I mean, the OGs before me, you know, Central Coast Click, like Cali Lifestyle in there. You know what I mean? Them, there's like Dominator.
Oh,
know
shout
what I
out to
mean?
Dominator. That's legendary.
OGs in there, you know? All them CO boys, Down, them fools, you know, Guada.
Oh yeah, shout out to
You know what I
Down.
mean?
Like a
Then there's
cholo
the
real
little
quick.
youngsters, them, what is it, like
The 5-2 mob.
Got too much trouble, kid.
Yeah,
Yo,
Trouble Kid in them, you know what I mean? Them, there's talent there. The Hyena,
Jamie.
there you go,
Yeah.
Jamie. There's talent in the 805, dog. We outside the skirts, but we there, motherfucker.
Facts. I like going over there. Question. The first, well, not even question. The first time I went up there, I went and did a photo shoot. It was my first time ever in the 805. I don't want to say it was Santa Barbara, but it was like deep into Oxnard, getting closer to your city or whatever. But there was a dude by the name of Mad Dog. Mad Dog. He's a little older than us, I think.
Oh no,
Never heard of him?
nah.
Nah, he didn't make it big, but he was like about to be like a
Starting.
he was about to be a factor over there. It was a long time ago though, fool. But anyway, rest in peace to Mad Dog. He passed away.
Mad Dog.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Mad Dog. Yep. Don't trip. I'm clipping this part out of the episode.
Hold
Okay,
up,
no.
I got a question. Like, if you would explain someone who's from like Illinois or like Texas, what Santa Barbara like, what would you tell them?
I was literally just talking about that with some. I had a meeting the other day. It's like, it's your normal city, dog. It's just Santa Barbara's portrayed as like tourist town, you know,
Because of the beach.
because of the beach, and not even it's just my city's just full of politicians. All the rich folks live there, you know, in the hills, my boy. It's kind of
Mhm.
like Hollywood to LA, you know, but they call the shots. You're getting that image, you feel me? When it's like 90% of my boy, we have Spanish fiestas in my city. You know, I'm pretty sure you heard of them, you know?
Amazing.
And it's all fucking Latin, it's all Mexican heritage, everything heritage of Spanish.
Would you say it's mostly raza out there?
Yeah, like
Ah.
90%. 90% of
Absolutely.
Palabra. Go to the schools, they're all Latinos, all Latino kids, fool. Palabra. It's just they got the image, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I was just literally talking about that, like, damn, I can never get the image of like that's why they hate on me, because I don't look like a Justin Bieber looking like mother
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
from Santa Barbara, you know what I'm saying? As in, if I did, I'll be on posters and shit out there. Oh, he can't perform. You know, he can't perform here.
How was it filming the gang signs video? Because that should look activated as.
For that shit, we had all the homies. All the homies were out right there. It's like a dead end right there in Montecito in the hood, you know? And we had it, like, we were like, hey, the reason we can't set like that up, like, because the narcs will pull up, the Huda will pull up and just, you see them right
all
there.
you fools going to jail.
They were right there in the video right there. You know?
Yeah, in the video they popped up.
So it was like, but there was triple the amount of homies there, but just all the fools that were on probation, parole, so they don't a la verga, you know? So by the time they got there, like, put it this way, I told the fool, like, hey, don't put the music. Don't put the music. We'll just lip sync
Pretend.
this bitch out and act out, you know? He's like, because if you put that motherfucking song, they gonna fuck with us, you know? And then they were about to harass. Luckily, the manager was there and like YG was there. A bunch of like all the label was there, you know? So they came and was like, oh shit, this is legit. So they just stood there and like watched it basically happen because there was no music getting played. You know what I mean? Yeah, down the line when we did the video and the shit got added, it's like, I'm pretty sure like, oh, what the? You guys were just standing there, you know? But it is what it is.
Do the cops keep like more tabs on you now that you're more popping? Ever since then, that Gang Signs music video,
I'm pretty
like, has
sure.
it made it more hot for you?
I mean, yeah, the city's hot regardless, dog. I'm burnt in the city, sad to say. You know, I mean, it's estoy cabezón, güey, and it's like the only motherfucker, you know, you're like, oh, sad boy, you know? But I mean, I stay out the mix, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, not really, what, you gonna fuck with me, you gonna fuck with, that's harassment now, you know what I mean? I'm not one, like, you won't see me on a corner and shit. I'm fucking OG, dog. I'm a grown man, you know what I mean? I'm a businessman, so ya no me miro bien
Right.
standing on the corner like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's hard for them. I don't give them a reason, in other words, now, dog. You know what I'm saying?
But now that you're more popping, like, has it affected how you move, like in your city?
Yeah.
Like, do you make yourself like still accessible? Like, are you still in the hood, or like what's?
You don't see me like that. You know what I mean? If it's sad to say, I mean, it has to be like a good reason or something like for me to come out. You know, like it's like damn fuck, like sad to say funerals or shit like that. You know, where I'm paying my respects. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's nothing like that, or like a birthday that I'm invited to that I'm already known that this fame shit and all that. Like I've known you from the gates. Like I'm gonna pull up. You know what I'm saying? Like other than that. Nah, I'm just chilling. I got kids, so I'll just be chilling, doing the father duties and shit.
You don't miss like sometimes like well, I don't know how it is, like how you take like being like kind of like hood famous, but like do you kind of miss like being like, I guess, like a normal person, like kind of like having the freedom and like have your own privacy and stuff like that?
Yes, but no, because when I had that freedom, that's when I was f***ed off and in and out of jail, juvenile, all this shit. You know what I mean? When you stay busy and like now music wise for me, it keeps me productive and like busy basically. So I don't have that 8 hours to be in the hood, in the barrio, posted with the homies, drinking every. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I got shit going for myself. So it's like I gotta stay productive and, you know what I mean, be consistent with this shit.
Nah, that's cool. Hell yeah.
I got a cold 805 question for you.
What's cracking?
Rusties or toppers?
Fool, rusties, homie.
Hey, shit's all right, fool.
Get that motherfucker well done. Thank me later.
That's
and
a
you're
pizza
looking
place.
at me like, fool, it's not a steak. The last motherfucker that said that, what the fuck? That's not a steak, you fucking dumb. Who shut the fuck up? Order and you'll see. Just say, well done. That fucker come out crunchy, dog. You can fold that shit like a taco and shit. You know what I mean? Dip it in the ranch.
That shit was fire.
Yeah.
Because I was staying, I mean, I'll say it now. I don't know what hotel I was staying at. It was one of the little small hotels right across the street from one of the Rusties. It's like next to a dollar store, maybe I'm tripping, or a CVS or some shit. And I was like, fuck.
You're talking about the one on Corridos?
Oh, yep, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was right there. I was filming a quinceañera up there, and I was starving after, and I was like, Rusty, let's get it.
Bomb.
And it ended up slapping. I was so happy, fool.
Fire. You didn't regret that for sure.
No, I didn't. I got the whole shit. You want to know what Rusty's is like? To me, Shakey's. Out here, we got some.
I'm not even lying. Even their salads are bomb.
Their salad was amazing.
I ain't lying. Yeah.
So I talked to, we have a friend in common by the name of Cricket.
Oh, so that I just talked to that.
Cricket hit me up once upon a time and was like, hey, dog, I need you to film a Gang Signs Part 2. And this is the song. And da-da-da-da. And I was like, shit.
There won't be a Gang Signs Part 2.
It wasn't Part 2, but it was kind of up that alley. You know what I'm saying? So where I'm going with this is you got into a record label? You got into a record deal with somebody?
Yeah.
Brahim?
Yeah. Well, I'm out of it now, but
how was that? Was it like a one album type of thing?
Yeah, one album type of thing. But
how'd it go?
It was cool. I mean, it was an experience for me. You know, I had never done shit like that. Like,
explain to the people what you did, in case they don't know.
Corridos and regional shit. You know what I mean? Shit that I never done. So it's like, I made my parents proud of my you know what I mean? Like I had the 400, like all that. I was like a turn up for the homies and shit. You know what I mean? Like the homies, let's go to this concert. Let's turn up. We were the ones on the side just partying, you know? That's nothing that my parents can relate to, you know, or like back at Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Your family, your roots, like, oh, that's Firme. They don't really know nothing.
Like, oh yeah, it's cool you're with that famous food. That's right.
Yeah, like, but And then I'm like, oh shit, this. And then I'm saying, oh, cool, that's firme. Let me try this. And then like, yeah, when I showed it to my, oh, I'm gonna go over there. Like, and after that, I started like getting shows in Mexico and shit. So it was like, oh, acá va a estar mi hijo, you know? Yeah, it's la música de mi hijo and shit. So
Yeah, it makes you feel good, huh? Like
hell
proud.
yeah, dog,
What part
like,
of Mexico are you from?
Pops from Guanajuato y la jefa sinaloense.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, so it was like cool. It was like it's like I did that, you know. Like, man, usually my tias or my uncles are pissed off at me for some shit I would do. You know what I mean? As a little kid. So for them to be like proud of a motherfucker, it's like, oh, all right, cool. You know, I did that.
That's
No, it's a pat on the back instead of a regañada or un chanclazo. You know?
Yeah, it's rewarding.
Yeah. So it's like, damn, something different.
That's right. When can we expect that Peso Pluma feature to drop?
Soon. Soon. You don't worry. I got the feature. It's just in the vault, you know?
No, low key though. Talk about it, because I was around to see if you were going to admit to it. He did.
It's just there. I mean,
talk to me about how that even took place. Explain that whole process. And I mean, maybe when you got it, they were like, "This was gonna be somebody." Well, guess what, Buckaroo? He's somebody now.
That's a come up, no cap.
Hey,
a big old come up,
overnight type of come up. But nah, shout out to Peso Pluma and even Prahin and Cricket and all them. Nah, it was just when I was doing with the whole deal and shit, like I would go in. I went over there like 2-3 days, dog, to the studio. I work. Cricket knows what's up. You know, I work fast. So when I was doing them, I turned in everything, yeah, like business-wise. I'm a business man, motherfucker. So like, I go by what's on the contract or what we doing. This is what we doing. You know what I'm saying? So everything on the contract was like, all right, boom. So I turned everything, did it. I'm on boom, boom. Right, there you go. As a man, that's what you know, what you got to do. So yeah, then at the end, fucking, hey, I got another record. I'm like, damn, fool. I was already like, motherfucker, you got like 18, 19 songs in this motherfucker. Like, you want a double album and shit? You know, you good. But it was like, I work, so I wasn't even catching on to it. Yeah, so I'm like, hey, I'm already done, no? It's like, what, 17, 18 songs? He's like, oh, I sent you, check your email. Fucking Peso sent you something. You want to get on the track with you, this and that, you know? I'm like, oh, fucking, but I'm already done. You know what I mean? So I'm like thinking business-wise. I'm like, I didn't even hear it at the time yet, you know?
You weren't even trying to hear that shit.
Because I was done business-wise. Like, I'm like, I'm done, dog. Like, he had to send me a beat, and the beat he sent me was through the fucking email. And then one of them, MP3 was through the text. So I got to listen to the beat, and I'm like, oh, this is hard, but I'm done. Like, I mean, if we're doing another contract, then it's a different party, homie. You know what I'm saying? So by that time, it was like, and then I looked months later, I listened to them, like, oh, this motherfucker, this shit hard though. You know what I mean? I was like, so what's up? Getting that cleared or what? What he was doing, you know?
Did it get cleared?
Says, who is Cricket and Brahim George, dog? They know what's up.
The lawyer. Baby. The lawyer got it done.
The Loko, baby, you know? Bessel's boy. So it's like, come on now, you know?
That's right. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So what happened? What was the next step after you left the label?
I mean, it was just, it was more like, fuck, let me take it back to my core, you know, my roots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I had to do. Like, it was just, everybody, even when I dropped that, like, it surprised my fans, you know?
Yeah, they weren't expecting that.
So it was more like, what the some of them, like, my main fans from the core were like, the is this, Sad Boy, you know? And then, so I took it back to the roots on that gangster shit. Dropped the EP for my hood, you know?
Psst. And how's the reception been on that bad boy?
Gracias a Dios. Shout out to you, motherfuckers, you know? It was good.
Someone called and said, hey, Sad Boy's #4 on the charts. And I was like, I mean, if that's what it says, mother, I'm pretty sure my boy didn't take a Photoshop class.
I was in shock too, dog, you know? I couldn't believe it either. So I had to go look for, I ain't never been on no charts or nothing. We just look at the music. So it's like a chart, you had to look for it, you know? I'm like, what the fuck? How do I find this chart shit? Like, I'm calling motherfuckers, you know? Fool, you that dumb? They're like, look. And then I'm, oh shit.
Boom,
they're like screenshotting
boom.
it, sending it to me, circling how to do. I got it and I'm looking. By the time I looked, it was like #1 on Latin, #5 on hip hop, rap, and then 55 in all genres, you know? So, I mean,
Apple chart, was that the Apple chart?
Yeah.
Apple chart Hot 100.
You know, so I was like, fuck, blessed, gracias a Dios, you know what I'm saying? Still, to this day, it was like, That's a motherfucking dream. You know what I mean?
And where'd you put that out through yourself?
Yeah, TuneCore to make it out. Hell yeah,
Mm.
independently.
Bro, that motherfucker got paid.
You know what I mean? So it was like, gracias a Dios, like I said, a
That's
blessing, you know?
amazing.
Yeah, and like thanks to the motherfucking fans too, you guys, you know. And I pre-sale. I never had done a pre-sale.
That's tight, Unfo.
So you motherfuckers do pre-sales, dog. Don't just drop it like that, because it's like thin. You know, no, you gotta like warm up. Like you got some meal coming. You got a meal coming. You know what I mean? Damn near, and then here's your meal.
That's pretty sick. What production did you? Who produced some on there? Anyone you want to mention?
Last night, fucking, what the fuck? It was last DJ last night. There was my boy Ripple on there.
That's right.
It was most like home team, dog. It was all home team. And
Did
shit.
you have any features on
Money
there?
Making Mitch, that was on there. Yeah, I got some features on there. Splag, Bree Carter, fucking who else was on there? I was supposed to have Conejo in them, you know what I mean? Fuck, Conejo be busy as doing all these movies and shit. Ain't got time and shit.
He be hella busy.
Yeah, he be hella busy, you know. But I mean, when time permits, we'll do another banger for the streets, you know.
Psst. See if we could do what we were talking about a little later.
Yeah. Everything aligns itself, you know what I mean?
That's very true.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
God's timing.
yeah, God's timing is good, dog. So what's just gonna happen, shit's gonna happen.
What's a day in the life like with you? We wake up,
Wake up, drink a coffee.
black, creamer, sugar.
I mean, depends. If I got something to do,
However,
yeah, la brava. You know? The boy looked at me like, yeah, he ain't lying.
and
Yeah,
then
but I mean, and then just program. You know, I got to get into the gym before 12, because if I don't get there before noon, ya valió verga.
that's very, very, very valid.
You know, because then I got to eat. I got to pick up my daughter school, and then she's hungry. So it's like, oh, I'm not going to eat with her when I don't. If I don't eat with her, she gets, you know, hey, why don't you want to eat? So, you know what it is, father shit. So it's like, and then by then I'm not going to go, because then I'm full. I'm a chill, you know what I mean? So it's like,
And then after you pick up the baby, then what?
work, grind, get back into this music stuff and shit, you know, grind more, figure out the plays and shit, get on the plays.
So what you got next as far as music goes?
I got an all Spanish album, all Spanish. Like I probably won't even say a word of English, you know, puro español way.
What kind of Spanish? Like Corridos?
Nah. It's like gangster
Rap
shit.
and
just
español.
yeah.
Rap, but just in Spanish.
Yeah,
Dog.
yeah,
Todo en
yeah.
español way, you know. Yeah,
That shit'll go.
yeah, something new.
Are you gonna get any crazy ass features?
Yeah, all from that side of the border.
Well, I mean, everyone from that side of the
It's-
border is
it's-
what's popping
It's
right now.
lit right now, yeah.
So who are you gonna get?
I have some in the vault from out there too already. So it's just, it was when it's timing, you know? Timing is timing.
If I guess right, will you tell me?
Yeah.
Santa Fe Clan?
Nah.
Sican?
Nah. And then you're going to go down the list and it's till I answer. There you go. You're good, motherfucker.
What are some artists on the English side that you would like to work with? Aside from Conejo.
Anything, any artist. I don't give a f. As long as it's some banging ass we doing, vámonos, you know?
Who's some of your favorite Latino rappers out right now?
Right now, there's a bunch of homies that got them swaggers, you know? I mean, that I bump personally, I don't bump like that, you know what I mean?
But like who you could see and be like, yeah, I give that fool props.
Props, and like music wise is like all the youngins that were coming up, you know, like Peso and all them, you know what I mean?
Free Peso.
Peso, Suede, RIP to that fool. Who else? I mean, all the little young cats, Weirdo, you know, Little Weirdo, Lil Maru. You know what I mean? All them little fools, those fools are popping, you know? That music's, it's a new trend, like the generation loves it, you know what I mean? Yeah, we getting all, so you guys got to adapt to this, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know what I mean? So you got to figure out how to get
Who-
it where you get it.
Who's your top 5 favorite Californian artists that are raza?
The Loko, fucking Loko, baby.
There he is.
Come on, play along.
He said, play along. I know what you want, fool.
I don't really care who you say. I just want to know.
Top 5?
It doesn't matter the order.
The order? From OGs or the young cats? Well, I just named
OGs.
you.
OGs only.
Well, look, I just answered it. They were all from California, motherfucker.
Those were the kids.
They're still rappers. Latinos, no?
Yeah.
So there it's answered.
Who are some Latin rappers that may have influenced you when you were coming up?
Them CO boys? Yeah, they were the only East Siders. If you want me to keep it 100, like everybody else had a West Side in their mouth, you know. And I'm not from the West Side. I'm an East Sider, so they were the ones bumping it. And I was a youngster, so I was
East Side up for
gang banging and
know.
shit, you know, bumping that.
That's right.
Hey, what's some of the craziest shit you've seen on tour?
Tour, you name it.
Like, just pick one. Remember one that sticks out.
Say a story, fool.
Like when you look back, you be like, "Damn, that was a trip. That shit really happened."
Yeah.
Well, I mean, reality, most of the tour was a blur, dog. It's a blur. You know, skinny artists, it's a blur. You know, you got to go through the pics and they're like, "Hey, fool, you remember that shit?" But I mean, it's just turn ups, dog. Turn ups. You know.
How was Rosarito? I was out there a long time ago, fool.
Well, if you're talking what, like
when you went out with YG for the spring break event,
the first time
when you had the flag out, fool, with Viva la Raza.
Well, there you go. You imagine it.
I was there, fool. No cap.
That's just lit. Those shits were lit.
Did you go visit Tokes around that time, or that was after?
After, fool. Yeah. R.I.P. Tokes from the brown side. You already know. Yeah. It was after, so to say. Otherwise, he would have been right there with.
That would have been crazy.
For sure, because I had my own set, so I'd be like, fool, do a fucking set.
That would have been crazy, fool.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Papas and Beers was lit, though. That shit was lit, right?
It's always a good time, Rosarito, bro.
Yeah, Rosarito. Yeah.
You be going out there a lot or what?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a vacay spot for us since we're like in Southern California.
That in Vegas, huh?
That Vegas, hell yeah. But Vegas, I'd rather go to Rosaritos, to be honest, because Vegas, I have a gambling problem, dog. So
for sure you do.
And I'm not one that's gonna be stuck in a room. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm gone. Doop, 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 doop. And then I'm gambled out, you know.
You be stopping by TJ when you go to Rosarito or not?
TJ, yeah, tacos and all that shit. I got family out in Mexico, you know what I mean? I got out there, so yeah. All my homies are out there too, you know, all the deporteds and shit.
You ever stop by Hong Kong?
Hong Kong? In the Japanese food?
The Chinese food? Fire ass food.
It's the food? Is it the fried rice?
What about all them spots getting raided, fool?
Saturday they been getting hit.
Dang.
Well, I haven't gone to TJ in like, fuck.
Fool, they shut down Adelitas. Shut down. The legendary spot is done. You're done. Indicted.
Oh, a lot of motherfuckers were mad.
Fool, guaranteed. And then there was a dude that died recently in Hong Kong.
What the?
They didn't get whacked. I think his heart gave out. He probably took
out.
Yeah, I think he did too much coke and he was smashing a little $35 room.
He couldn't. No la aguantó el güey or what?
Yeah, that was that, fool.
He just stood there. Just
no, yeah, the hooker fucking had him asleep, and then they went back and hey, that was that.
Who went out like a G?
He went out with a bang.
No cap.
Literally.
No cap.
When was what are some?
He looked at the list. He's like, shit, you're good. This
what's some goals that you have yet to accomplish in this game, my G?
Sky's the limit, dog. You know, like when I got out, a bunch of directors and shit were trying to get a movie like of my story of everything that happened through jail and all that before, you know. But I would answer them like, I can't give you that yet because I'm not done. You know, a timeline like that is for an OG that he's chilled, he's settled. That's it. Ya estufas, you know.
I like that.
I'm not done. Like for me to do that, what you want it just to end and like that's it. No, I'm gonna keep going. Sky's the limit, motherfucker. You know. Ya cuando me muera,
let's do it.
Let's do it. Have my son or someone play for me. You know what I mean?
Don't.
Yes. I mean, it's only right. You know, like I'm not gonna give you half a video when I'm not haven't fulfilled what I'm gonna do in my life. You know.
What plans do you have for yourself? I don't mean music. I mean like bigger picture. Like, what's the ultimate for you? Like,
just play Monopoly on this motherfucker. You know. Start buying property and everything. Start getting a bunch of property. Now that's to play Monopoly, real life Monopoly, dog. You know.
That's the way, huh?
Yeah, that's the way, dog. You know, that's what the motherfucker. Because you throw your money at the end of it all, which you're gonna be like, what did you do with that money? You know what I mean? Or you could just start investing in some that real estate and all that shit that gets you money back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Do what you gotta do. Just build money for your generational, for your kids and shit, you know.
That's right.
Nomás me miro, güey. Nomás me miro pendejo, güey. Pero no. Nomás tengo la cara, güey. Looking at me all amazing shit, like sad.
For the cameras, mijo. They don't know that we're friends. Hey, What's your most memorable moment with YG, fool? I'm sure there's a gang, but first one that came to your mind.
When I hopped in, like I barely met him. I hopped in his car and took me to Universal to meet like the big dogs. And that was my homie K-Fest, rest in peace.
Rest in
Lil
peace.
Cisco. We hopped in the back of the Maybach and we like, oh, fool. I'm excited, you know. I'm about to fucking go take in the Universal, you know. So I'm like, and then this will push to start, and it's Amor Sin Fin with Jesse Morales and shit. I'm like, what the? You know what I mean? Like this mother. Oh, he kind of like, oh, that's just hard. That's just hard. I'm like, well, you don't even understand that, mother. You probably had a Latina with this mother. Nah, just fucking. Yeah, but it turned up, you know. Memories, Slim. I mean, the whole crew, you know.
That's tight.
Hey, if any rapper wanted a feature from you, what was the fee?
Damn.
You gotta pay me racks. I just hit the charts.
Oh, that's right. Their price went
I
up.
forgot that you just hit the charts.
Everybody-
Oh,
Number
fuck.
one.
Palabra dog. Everybody, when I hit the charts, my whole shit was like, "Oh, what's up?" But I'm like, "Fool, I gotta first off do videos for my shit. How am I gonna focus on
Facts.
another man's
Yeah.
craft when I still let me enjoy it, you know, for a minute? I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm still gonna do features, but I gotta do what I gotta do, you know, first for my craft. You know?
Yeah, we can't have something else popping up on the
Yeah,
list.
It's like, me vas a quitar mi puesto, compa. Espérate, let me enjoy it. It's 13 seconds. There's 15. There's 2 more. You know what I mean? Fuck.
Hey, you talk real good Spanish. Do you feel like if other raza doesn't like speak real good Spanish, do you kind of like, because a lot of people give to other raza because they don't speak Spanish, or do you kind of like feel that way,
Nah.
or is it whatever?
Nah, it's just in their upbringing, dog, you know, because my little daughter speaks kind of that bad Spanish.
Like the no sabo, yeah.
No sabo, but
Uh-huh.
it's just because at the pad, I wasn't, hey, mija, ¿cómo vente pa' acá? Like, I'm speaking her in English as a baby, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's more their upbringing, como crecen, güey, you know?
No, absolutely. Because
Yeah.
everyone makes fun of me for being like a no sabo kid.
Yeah, and then you got to remember, is half of these kids, like, you damn near went to school. They're like your your sisters' is age that went to high school and were raised off English, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Nowadays, I don't even think they're teaching these kids Spanish. So it's like, you know?
It's pretty valid.
Do you feel like real raza, like in Mexico, fully embraces Chicanos as real raza? Because sometimes when I go over there, they kind of like still look at me like a
Oh, yeah.
gringo.
For sure.
Do you feel that way?
Yeah,
And do you feel like they kind of like low key, like kind of like, I don't know, not accept you as one of them because you're from over here?
Nah, I mean, I don't get treated like that. Like, I just got booked up to shows. I'm about to have a little tour out there in Mexico, but
That's right.
it's just,
But do you feel like they view you as a gringo and not really like a true raza?
no, it's more back to where you were saying how they speak, you know? Like, fool, si tienes el pinche nopal en la frente, ya te reconocen, you know what I mean? Like, oh,
Yeah.
ese güey sí es raza, ese güey raza. Fool, there's words like, me, I say, vete a la verga, güey.
Sinaloa,
Oh,
fool,
ese
say that
fool's
shit a lot.
Sinaloa. Like, I could talk to him like, oh, tu jefe, tu familia es de Sinaloa, ¿verdad? And I'm like, oh, yeah, why? No es que dices verga mucho, compa. I'm like, oh, shit, my bad, you know?
And the fools who say primo a lot are like from Jalisco and shit.
Yeah, it's, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
can speak, everybody speaks the same, their food, I mean, the different.
Kind of
the
like
food.
us in
Their own
California.
lingo,
We say
yeah.
shit. In New York, they
Amen.
say shit.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, though.
Makes sense.
That's how it is. But the raza will chew you up for that shit. But
Mm.
out there, yeah.
Have you ever gotten into any problems out there?
Mex, nah, I get love, dog.
That's right.
I have a big fan base out there. Like the raza me.
Have you ever been pulled over in Mexico?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And
Over
what
little
happened?
shit, huh?
What happened? What happened?
The little tint.
Tinted window. Yep,
Tinted
that's how they got
fucking
me. Yeah.
windows. And the saddest thing, I had just withdrew, guapped out. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna stunt now. I'm gonna buy some shit. I'm gonna bring. Well, I had a list of all the tias and tios of jefa. Bring, tráeme esto, tráeme esto, tráeme. You know how it goes. With
Yeah,
it.
when you go to Mexico, they want you to
If-
bring back shit.
If one family member finds out, that's how it is in the Mexican families, you know?
Mhm.
One family member, oh, vas a ir a Mexico? Ooh, you got a list. Like, you got to bring everybody something. So that was me. I withdrew the money. So I'm getting downtown. You know, I withdrew it in Rosarito. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to get there, just guap out, get the shit that I need,
Boom, boom, boom.
and vámonos a la verga. Nope, that wasn't the case. I got pulled over. Fuck, I felt like a little kid, dog. My jefe was down there. He said, ¿Necesitas dinero, mijo? I'm like, this some shit. I'm like, I'm getting feria from my jefe. I was like, well, fuck, I need like, I'll get you a bill. I'll give you double, you know what I mean? But can I get a bill? But I just got jacked, fool.
So how much did you have to give them?
Put it this way. I opened I whopped it out because I had it in my
Oh,
pocket.
you f***ed up.
Mm.
It wasn't like I was going to run around. It was like, withdraw, let's go. You know,
How much was it though?
dog, me chingaron good, fool. Me chinga. It was like I felt like a punk, dog. No lie. Like this motherfuckers just punked me.
How'd they go about it though? How'd they tell you? How'd they take it?
Me, I was like, I just whooped it like, fuck, ¿tienes dinero? And I'm like, oh, fuck. And I yanked it. No. Mételo en la cajuela, you know? So I had to.
And you put the whole thing there.
Ahí déjalo. I'm like, you know, and then I had a fierro, I had my shit and all this. So he's like, oh, tú puedes ir a la cárcel. Oh, yeah, just take it. You know, all right, let's go. Then the jefe pulled up. And I'm like, oh, shit. ¿Qué pasó, amigo? ¿Le hice toda la feria? Pues sí. Este güey me va a llevar a la cárcel. ¿Tú crees que, you know, rules over here, motherfucker? You know?
They got me for 10 of windows. I had to break them off 100. How much do you think you put on there?
100.
Over a band?
These fools had lunch for a fucking week. For tacos and all. They probably went to, you know what I mean? They're
To go buy the family some shit.
You wanted the Chinese
They
buffet.
got me, dog. I was going to bring a bunch of shit for the fam, you know? All that, like queso fresco and all that. That's madre, you know, the candies for the kids, all that. They got me. But I mean, it is what it is, you know?
Damn.
You win some, you
God,
lose some.
your ass.
Yeah, dog.
Let me ask you something. How did you feel about the way the raza reacted to like what's the name of the song? Go Loco?
Oh, Tiger? No. YG. Go Loko.
Yeah, Go
No,
Loco.
they're talking about Ay Caramba.
No, I'm talking about Go Loco because Tiger's
mean-
not from 400.
I mean, it was more like, well, when I was in there, it was more like thrown in my face, fool, damn near.
Hey, homie, what's up? Homie,
Not like that, because like I was in the county right at the time, so it was like we get the USA Today, you know, the USA Today every day. And on Fridays they put the charts, they put the music charts, everything, like the whole Billboard, todo das madre, you know.
That's tight.
So I would always make sure before motherfuckers cut off the pictures and all that. Hey, let me see them before you guys cut it. So I would make sure I see it, just to look at the charts and all that, and like, you know, motivation, seeing the shit's cracking out there. I would always, when that shit was popping up, the Go Loco, all the homies would pop up like, that should have been you, huh? You know what I mean? And it's like,
Nasty.
fuck. I was like, well, fuck you, dog.
All aguitado.
I mean, I'm grabbing at the moment or whatever's happening, you know what I mean? Right before a workout or whatever, but it's like, it gets to you, dog. I'd be lying if I said it didn't, you know? You're like, man, fuck you, it is what it is. Just flip it on that. Yeah, but I mean, that's all they would just get thrown like, and then get out like the interview. Oh yeah, Sabo would have been on that for sure. I'm like, yeah, and I was seeing that shit charts for days while I was in here, but it is what it is. Like that's the only thing. Like the bad things, like me taking my vacation when you asked earlier, you know, that like that would have been me, you know, on Go Loco, the Loco on the Go Loco. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
That would have been an easy call.
I mean, yeah, you know what I mean.
And-
Caminos de la vida, D.
And then what did you think about the whole reaction that the homies gave to the Ay Caramba?
I mean, all the homies are gonna have the reaction, dog. You know.
What was your personal opinion? Have you given one yet publicly?
I don't even about that. Like that's not, you know what I mean? We got bigger issues and shit than that, you know?
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
That's right. So
I'm a grown man to be worried about another grown man's problems.
that's right. What's next for you?
Music, dog. Just keep dropping music, meet fucking EPs and shit, you know what I mean? You know, other than that, just stay consistent with this, being a father of my kids and all that, you know what I mean?
Hey, would you say this last album has been one of your most successful albums
Hell
of
yeah.
your entire career?
Hell yeah.
Now I think about it, I'm like, damn, fool, this fool really the charts, fool. Not only
Yeah.
on number one on the rap charts, fool, but on everything that you said.
Yeah, I mean, even like even when the Latino shit, that shit happened, like they landed, I'm like, what the like, I looked at the motherfuckers next to me. I'm like, oh yeah, I ain't gonna be here for long. This is gonna be a peak for sure. You know.
Well, that's cool.
Back
Shit.
Hey,
so you go.
Were you ever scared of fool? Like, damn, fool, like I won't get back to like how I once was, like when I dropped, like when I was,
As an artist, yeah, like you gotta think, you gotta figure out.
because I feel like all creatives go through
'Cause
that.
look, my boy, other artists will do shit to stay consistent, but that's like not me. You know, like I'm not gonna.
What you
go-
mean, like
You're
say,
not gonna act out.
like say crazy shit,
Like
or like what you mean?
go up out of your character.
Okay,
Do something that you normally wouldn't do for those. You know, I'm not that. You know what I mean? Like even this album, like yeah, I strategized that motherfucker. I premeditated that shit for a fact. Like blueprint. You know, I'm like, cause I'm like, I never the pre-sale. You know, and it was just turn it in, boom, boom. The labels do what they do. Or sometimes it would be like, oh, hey, fool, you're dropping tomorrow. Like, what the
All random.
Like, yeah, like it was just last minute shit. You know what I'm saying? So this time, like I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it on my birthday, and shit, I'm gonna ask for a bottle. You know, I'm gonna ask for a favor. Like, I don't want nothing for my birthday because last year for my birthday, dog, probably had like 15 bottles of Hennessy. You know what I mean? Like everybody turned up, buying me shit, like sending me shit. You know what I mean? Like there's some presents that I didn't even pick up. Like homies getting me shit random. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm gonna do it where it's like, look, save anything. Shit, a bottle's like $60. Fool, look, this shit was only $7. Go get my album up. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So everybody, I took it as an engagement thing with the fans. Like everybody, almost everybody that wished me happy birthday, my boy. Gracias. Hey, I don't want nothing for my birthday. Just boom, here's a link. I damn near had it copied and pasted, ready to go.
Man,
And I answered everybody's shit. So it was like full on engagement with the fans. You know what I mean? That's what kept me on there for a minute. You know what I mean?
hard.
So I mean, yeah, the Latinos, but it was like Karol G, Bad Bunny. I knew I wasn't gonna be on there for a long time. Motherfucker, heavy hitters, dog. You go back home, motherfucker.
You were there though, my dog.
Yeah, I was there.
Saw
but,
it.
You
know what I
get
mean?
that.
Yeah, dog. But shout out to the fans for that one. You know, they did that. You know.
What's your favorite Hennessy mix? I know you like it on the rocks, relax. But what if you were to mix it? What's your favorite Hennessy mix?
I mean, when you mix it with like mix horchata, have you ever tried it with horchata?
I have fire.
With some Coke, fool.
Coke, that shit. That's why you get hangovers, fool.
Oh, not Coke.
The
The
sugar?
sniff. No, I'm talking about
No,
the.
my more. Yeah, I know, but that's how I used to drink it, fool. Before I took my vacation. Now I can't stand Coca-Cola.
Mm.
Like I don't know why.
Kind of crazy, huh? After you don't have it for a while?
Yeah, it's crazy to say, yeah, but I can't stand that shit. Even period, you know, like I can't. I'll drink that shit with water. When I drink my Henny, I'll drink it with water. I'll chase it with water, and I'll wake up like a champ, though. You know, like
Feel cool.
no, it's just not dehydrated no more. But yeah, I mean, when you mix it like that and horchata, so it's bomb, you know.
How do you like your micheladas?
Cold.
Just don't get
Modelo
crazy,
food.
No, but how do you like your mix? Do you like it with clamato? Do you like it with more?
Clamato, like Cesar's place in Santa Barbara has the best ones. Out here, it's Culichi Town. They have the bombest ones, you know. They're just different. Each like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Each restaurant, like, or whoever's in the back has a different like twist to it, a little swagger to it, you know. So I'll try them, you know, most of like just to before I get whatever the I get. You know?
Mm-hmm.
What you eat for a hangover? Mariscos or menudo?
Menudo, dog,
Mm.
or a cóctel de camarón. Spicy though,
Ah.
spicy.
My
Like
mandatory.
you're sweating out your pores, type of spicy, you know.
Mm-hmm. If you had to choose Hennessy or Amici,
Hennessy food.
hey dog.
Hey, I feel like when I drink Hennessy, I get aggressive. Fool. That's why I like tequila. You don't get like
Nah,
that.
you just got you're fighting demons within yourself. I fight them
Oh.
at night, fool, but nah, dude, I don't got like you still have something que tienes estás enojado por una razón, güey. Serio, you know? See,
That's only when Henny. Fool, with tequila, I get happy. Fool, I'm in a
hell
good
no,
mood.
the
Fool.
opposite with that. Like me, I can't. It's just not that I get triggered. It's just easy to trigger me with tequila, you know? Like it just, say something stupid, motherfucker. Fight it, you know? Shit like that. But Hennessy, I'm chilling, dog. It's gonna take a long time for me. You gotta get up on my face for me to, you know, start acting wild. But I'm chill. Like that shit don't give me no beer balls or nothing like that. But I don't drink that for the reason, you know.
Yeah, I'm the other way around.
It's just more. Es así me empeda, güey.
Oh, tequila.
Yeah, it's not like the violent shit. Nah, it's just tequila así me empeda, dog.
Ah.
Like I'll black out in that, and I don't like. I like being myself. I don't like acting some wild that I'm not gonna do, you know.
Now remember?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Celebrity boxing match. Who you fighting?
Boy.
Whoever needs that. What you mean?
Who do you think needs that?
Whoever needs that.
This question, huh?
Yeah, well, you thought,
You like that?
Let me go down my list. Yeah.
Just say it. Who does that boy got beef with right now? Let's cut the shit,
I
G.
don't got no beef, fool.
What is beef to Sad Boy? What is beef?
When we see each other and we can't see each other because one of us gotta go. That's beef, fool. You know, all this shit's fool's entertained, dog. I'm not with all that, you know. The last that tried me knows what it do, you know. Simple. Like I don't play that, like, dog. I'm a real motherfucker at the end of the day. Yeah, I do music, pero también I got a name that I'm a stand by, my boy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I don't do that type of shit. I don't control motherfuckers because. You know what I'm saying? Try to me, it's like, yeah, we going, but when we see each other, ya te la
That's
sabes.
that. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I like it. What new music you got dropping, fool? What do we got? What's next? What's absolutely next? Not future, like right now.
For the Hood. I'm gonna drop a music video for the Hood pretty soon. Probably this Friday or next Friday. And then after that, side aside, and then I'm gonna start on my all Spanish project. New merch.
Oh yeah, talk to me about the merch.
And for the Hood merch, drop some shit for the highness because I've been getting banged on by them females. So it's like, fuck, let me hear. All right, my bad. Spence out here. You go.
No more make it out merch.
Yeah, I still got it. I'm still making it out, though. It's my label, you know. So it's still that's what brings it to you, you know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything you'd like to leave the people with before we clock out?
Shout out to you for making that shit hit the charts. I love you, muff.
There you have it. Buff ass sad boy. The homie Juan. And you already know the LA icon. This is the Food Community Podcast. Much love.
This fool.